We're inside the Triton now and we'll just run through all of the features in the car. Good afternoon, I'm Mark. Welcome to Berwick Mitsubishi. I'm going to take you for a walk around our 2011 model Mitsubishi Triton GLX-R utility this afternoon. So we'll kick off at the front of the car. You notice we do have our nudge bar fitted. We've also got our smoked bonnet protector as well. Driving lights down in the bottom of our front bumper. We don't usually film videos whilst there's a bit of rain around, just so we can highlight anything on the car. So I've just got the chamois just so that you can see there are a few minor touch-ups just on our bonnet here. They haven't got the ideal colour right as far as the touch-up paint goes, but obviously consistent with its age, but I like you to be aware that they are there. So as we come around to the driver's side of the car now, we'll run through a few of the things that the GLX-R has to offer. Obviously factory alloy wheels. We've got the Bridgestone jewelers all round on this car, and if you look closely at them, see how much tread they've got on them. Stacks of life in these tyres. We've got our chrome badging on our driver's door, also chrome outer mirrors and door handles, and then our factory side steps as well. They present in really good order. And so does the paintwork coming down the side of the car. I really didn't need to dry any spots that have got a little bit of water on them because it's fairly well unmarked coming down the side. So I don't think this has seen really any off-road driving, this car. I'd probably have to get under it to confirm that, but we're not going to do that right now. As we come around to the back of the car, once again all of the chrome badging, direct injection diesel, which we'll chat about a little bit later, do have the rear step as well. And once again, you look at the presentation, certainly a credit to the previous owner. As we come down the passenger side now, once again, extremely consistent the way this car presents. Both of our alloy wheels on our passenger side are unmarked. If you're going to get a scratch on an alloy, it's usually going to be on this side of the car, but in really good order, as is the paintwork on the passenger side. Our rear windows have been tinted with a fairly dark tint. We also have the Rhino rack roof racks on the car as well. So the overall exterior presentation of this particular model, or this particular car, is really impressive. We'll have a little bit of a chat about the powertrain, and the Triton is powered by a 2.5 litre high output direct injection motor, which will give us 131 kilowatts of power, 350 newton meters of torque, but at the same time deliver really good fuel economy. 9.6 litres combined per 100 k's will get us in excess of 780 kilometres to a tank of diesel. So we've come back around to the rear of the car now. As we saw earlier, fitted with a soft tonneau cover. We've taken that off for now just to show you a few things additionally that this car has. Just a simple matter of releasing our tailgate. Factory tub liner, as you can see, and it's like brand new. So I don't know that they've actually utilised the ute section a lot. I would say they've utilised the ladder racks because we've got our additional bar that just slots in these rear sections, just give us the full length ladder rack. Obviously when we came around earlier, that centre bar wasn't in place either. So basically that just stops rain building on the tonneau cover in the event that it's heavier rain. Not like just this annoying rain that we've got right now while we're filming. And then really simple setup with the Triton. Just clip all our hooks back on, and as you can see, you've got your ridge section in the middle there where it sits right up. So obviously it creates a runoff for all the rain. Okay, so we're inside the Triton now, and we'll just run through all of the features in the car. All of our power window switches are on our driver's armrests, and I've got to say the door trims inside the car present like new. Up in front of that, our power mirror switch, our stability control button there as well. Our steering wheel's height adjustable, so set ourselves up where we're nice and comfortable and just lock it into position by the lever underneath. On our steering wheel itself, we've got cruise control settings on our right hand side and audio controls on our left. Moving into the centre section, we've got a little multi-function screen up the top here. Gives us information such as range to empty, our average speed, outside temperature, elevation from sea level, barometer, and of course average fuel consumption, and then whatever station we're playing on the radio, or in the event we're playing a CD, what track number you're up to. Down below that, air conditioning and heating controls here. We've got the air conditioning running on fan speed too, and you can hardly even hear it in operation. Then all of our audio controls here. It is an anti-theft radio as well, so if you want to, when you're getting out of the car, you can just release the little button and take that little control panel out. So if a would-be thief was to look into the car to contemplate stealing the stereo, they're not going to bother because that's not actually there. Simple matter of just popping it back into position when you get in the car, and it activates the radio again. We've got a 12-volt outlet here, and then a button for our power rear window. So in the GLX-R, your rear window is a power window. Small storage compartment just in there for your coins. Our 6-speed auto, just our T-bar to put it into drive, and our 4-wheel drive lever on our right-hand side. We do have cup holders directly behind that with our handbrake just on our right-hand side. An optional ashtray, which I think this car was a smoker's car, and I'll show you why shortly. A good storage compartment in there, and does have an auxiliary input as well. Now, just scanning around the inside of the car, important to have a look at the condition of the seats and all of our factory floor mats as well. As I mentioned earlier, the door trim's in really good order, and I'll show you why it presents like this shortly. 6 airbags, so 4-star ANCAP safety rating, and this is why it presents like it does, because the service history is impeccable. Fairly well stamped all the way through. They just forgot to put their actual stamp on there. Now, I could probably ring Mornington Mitsubishi and get that stamped. And then over the page, our last 2 as well, including the current one, which our service department have done. So overall, I'm really happy with the presentation of the car. There's just one small thing I wanted to highlight. There is one small cigarette burn just on our driver's seat there, which is a little bit disappointing. Some cloth trim has been put into it, and just one very small cigarette burn just on our car mat on our driver's side. The reason I'm highlighting that is so that you do know everything about this particular car before coming out to see it. Just in summary, a few key points. Powered by a 2.5 litre high output turbo diesel motor. It's going to deliver us 131 kilowatts of power, 350 newton meters of torque, but still deliver us 9.6 litres combined per 100 Ks. We've got our nudge bar, our factory bonnet protector, full ladder rack set up if we need it, soft tonneau cover. Fairly impressed with this car overall, so give us a call on 990 70 555 for further assistance.